Hey guys, welcome back to one of my videos. This is not like a normal intro. I'm just doing this really quickly because I wanted to just explain why I'm giving Gnar what I'm giving him. So first of all, this video is just going to be a day in my life with a sick ferret or a terminally ill ferret. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this video, but just because, I don't know, I felt kind of weird like exploiting Gnar's illness for YouTube views, but obviously that's not why I'm doing it. I just thought that it would be something that's important to show and talk about because people don't really talk about the illnesses that their ferrets can get, especially if they are like a Marshall's ferret or just bought anywhere in the US other than from a breeder, really. So yeah, I just wanted to show you my experience and my everyday life with my Gnar boy who has lymphoma. He was diagnosed in August and his lymph nodes are only getting bigger and bigger. And I took him to the vet yesterday because his little boy part, his little weenie, was all red and like kind of crusty again. So that happened in the past when he ate an earplug, but that was many years ago, and so I've been extremely diligent to make sure that there's nothing that he or any of the other ones could possibly get like that. So I didn't think it was anything like that. I was concerned that it was something from his adrenal because she told me that his prostate gets enlarged when they have adrenal and it can kind of push up against it and make it like swollen and puffy, but it was kind of red this time. So I just brought him in and she said that she thinks that it's from, it could either be a urinary tract infection, which isn't likely because he doesn't seem to be straining or in pain at all when he's going to the bathroom. That it could be because he's so fat, he drags it on the ground a lot, which I have noticed, and it just gets irritated. So he's on Clavamox right now for that, which is just an antibiotic to see if it clears that up. But he's so fat because he is on a steroid, prednisolone, for his lymphoma to manage his symptoms, and that makes him extremely hungry and he just eats a lot. He also has always ate a lot, but my vet said that he's not extremely overweight to the point that it is going to cause a problem other than things like this that I just have to be more cautious of. But that he's basically just on like hospice care, which made me cry yesterday, and I've cried about Gnar a lot, but all I can do is just try to give him the best rest of his life that I can possibly give him because I just love him so very much. So with that being said, this video is just what I do, or a day in my life with a sick ferret. First thing in the morning, I didn't record myself taking them out, but he gets his Clavamox. He gets it once every 12 hours. He gets 0.5. I didn't record myself giving it to him because that was hard to do, but he does not like it, and it has to stay refrigerated, so I just put it back in the fridge. Then I feed them their breakfast. Today they're getting chicken, and then I always put like a scoop of duck neck in just to give it some added bone because their poop is kind of runny, and every time I add even just a little bit of duck neck for more bone, their poop is more firm, so I do that. I also added an egg just for extra nutrients. They don't get it every day. I just like recording it when I do the egg because it makes it look prettier, so that's why you probably see it in a lot of my videos, but I don't do it every day. It's probably like once every 4 to 5 days, and one egg split between 4 of them. So then Gnar gets a separate bowl, and Peanut, I still have to mix a little bit of freeze-dried in hers because she is picky. I know, Peanut. I know. For my picky little Peanut, she gets the feline natural freeze-dried, and she gets some crushed Ziwi Peak in there because she loves it. And Gnar gets his prednisolone. It has to be given with food, so I just put it in with his food. My vet says that it's fine, and it is perfectly okay to give in conjunction with the Clavamox, so that is what he gets for breakfast. And then after he's done with the medicine, he'll just go back and eat more of the other food. After they're done eating, it is time for a little exploring for my little Gnar man. He will just bop around the room and do whatever he wants to do. Maybe he might even get the hiccups. I don't know. You have the hiccups? And here we have an indecisive little boy, not knowing if he wants to go play in the rice or just wants to hang out and look at it. Now it's time for this cutie boy to find a cozy spot and get himself comfortable. He will usually pick a spot in one of the beds that are on the floor or in the cage, usually the ones on the floor, and he will most likely stay in here all the way through the day until I come home from work. He has now chosen his spot, so I am gonna go upstairs and make myself breakfast, but first I have to get past the 2 obstacles on the stairs. This is what I'm making, kind of a weird breakfast. I'm making a bell pepper, and I recently am trying to transition to being vegan, so I got all these vegan cheeses, vegan cream cheeses. I got these 2. They're not actually vegan. I thought that they were, but apparently they're like 99% lactose free, so I'm not going to use them, but maybe I will. Probably not though. Yeah, I found this little guy inside this pepper. I don't know what it is. I guess it's another pepper growing inside of it. Isn't it weird that it's green? I mean, I guess they all start out green until they get ripe, actually, so you know what? Never mind. Anyway, so I put the cream cheese in, and then I put the cashew cheese on top, and then I stick that bad boy in the air fryer. While my food is cooking, I always gotta check on the babies. If I open the door, sometimes they wake up, so I just look through the little part we forgot to put the doorknob, and Gnar is in his exact same spot, which I knew he would be. Also, there's 2 little nosy sharks at the other side of the door, which is Jinxie and Peanut. You can't come up here. You can't come up here. I'm sorry. Then I take my food out. It is so delicious. Does anybody else, please somebody else tell me that they watch Graham Stephan. I don't know. I just love watching finance stuff when I eat. It's so strange, but I love it. Now I'm going to make myself coffee. These are all vegan. Sorry, I know I'm so probably annoying with that. Do you guys even care that how I make my coffee? Probably not. This video is supposed to be about Gnar. But I just wanted to share it. You put the almond milk in, then you put the caramel, then you put the whipped cream, the coconut cream, and that's it, and it is delicious. Now I have to package and ship some things from my Etsy shop. I make rings, and I make ferret mystery boxes. Now I'm having another snack, this like vegan version of Nutella and blackberries. Back downstairs to either just hang out with these guys. I found a Gnar has relocated into one of my dad's work t-shirts that is down here. I will either do some school or just anything that I have to do, edit a video, I don't know, something, and hang out with them until I have to go back to work. I had work earlier this morning, but I didn't feel like recording that because that's kind of boring. So, yep, now he is on my legs and I am just giving him lots of love. Now it is time to lick the inside of this tunnel because that is just what Gnar likes to do, and if Gnar likes to do it, he can do whatever he wants. I have to go back to work now and go to the post office and like ship some stuff for my Etsy, but just want to show you guys that Gnar is back in his spot on his white bed. That's probably where he will be when I get back from work a few hours from now too. But first he gets all the kisses! Also gonna take out their dinner to defrost. I wonder where the rest of my babies could be. Oh, good morning! Except it is 6 p.m. Hello everyone, is it time for dinner? After I make myself dinner, then I will feed my babies. Hello, beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Here, I'm just gonna grab their old food and food bowls from this morning and clean it up, but on my way up the stairs, I have to get past the obstacle again, get past the shark in the water. Ah, she's chasing me! For dinner, they are gonna get beef grinds and some more duck neck. They honestly hate beef. They really do not like it. Their favorites are definitely duck and chicken, so I'm probably gonna have to add a little bit of freeze dried to this because they really don't like it, so we shall see. But honestly, I'm not sure if they're gonna like this because they really do not like the beef very much, but they need some variety. They need some red meat. Good girl, Jinx. Yeah, no. She's like, eh. She's like, where's the chicken? Where's the duck? I'm sorry, you have to eat it. Now Nargle Beans gets his second dosage of prednisolone for the night, and I just put some of his beef and duck neck in his separate bowl. I kind of make it a little more watery, and then after he's done with this, he'll just go eat the rest of the food. But he's pretty good. He's actually the only one that's not really picky with any of the meats. I thought that he wouldn't take to it because he's usually picky, but he loves all of the grinds that I give them, which is so amazing because he needs all the nutrients that he can get right now with being sick, and he really, really likes it. So I think I'm so happy. Now he just likes to bop around. Is he gonna go in his little bed? Is he gonna walk around? I don't know what he wants to do. Is he gonna lick some spoons? He might. Are you going in, Nana? You want help? You want help? Come on. He's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here, but it's fun, I think. Then he plays for a little bit and then finds a cozy spot once again. Today we have chosen my dad's work t-shirt once again. He seems to really like this thing. And he relocated. So now I'm gonna go upstairs and do some stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do while he hangs out down here. And Kitty Doe's in there just for added cuteness. They traded. Now it's time to give him more Clavamox. Sorry, you guys have to look at the inside of my fridge. It's kind of gross. I walk downstairs and Gnar is eating again. He eats so much, like I said earlier, because of the steroid he's on for his lymphoma. The prednisolone makes him very hungry, but it's good that he's eating a lot because he gets all the nutrients, so I don't mind. This is his favorite thing to do after he eats anything. He loves to go inside the tunnel. He usually wipes his face off and just hangs out. Hi. Now I give him his Clavamox. He gets 0.5. I scruff him to do this. I really hate scruffing them, but it's the only way to really get it, and he's pretty good with this, and it's quick and easy, and there you go. Now it's back in bed to find another cozy spot to curl up in for the next few hours until it's actually time to go to bed. This is something that Gnar has liked to do ever since he was a little baby. He has always laid across my legs like this. I had a good old cry about it yesterday because I just was feeling really emotional that he is almost 6 years old. And I got him when I was 18 years old and I'm 24 now. So he's been with me through like some big moments in my life. But this right here, what I'm touching, is the 2 swollen lymph nodes because of his lymphoma. You can see them very prominently under his armpits and then under, right where I'm touching now, under his jaw, and then his popliteal ones, which are in the back behind his like knees kind of, are very large as well. And then when he's laying like this, it's usually a good time for me to just check him for any abnormalities. So I will check his feet like this. It's kind of hard to see because of this angle of the camera, but I'll check his feet. I will kind of like palpate his little belly around there just to see if I feel anything, any bumps, anything abnormal. You can see how his little weenie is all red, and that's what I took him into the vet for, but he feels normal for now, or as normal as he usually does. I will check his paws again. I will just feel his lymph nodes like I did before too, to notice any changes and just feel if I can feel any other swollen lymph nodes, if they're getting bigger and things like that. And then if everything seems as normal as it can be, I will just lay here with him and just give him all of the love in the world, because he knows that he is my little baby boy. He is my firstborn, I call him, and I hope he knows that I just love him so much more than anything in the entire world.